Hi, my name is Miss Pat, and I'm a teacher at the Boone County Conservation District. And today we are going to talk about the animal group amphibians. Now, what is an amphibian? An amphibian is an animal who lives his life cycle partially in the water and partially on land. And some of the amphibians animals are salamanders and newts, and frogs and toads. So what's another characteristic of an amphibian? Amphibians are vertebrates. They have a backbone, just like you have a backbone. If you feel behind you, you can feel your backbone or your spine. They also have an endoskeleton, which means that their bones are on the inside. What else does an amphibian have? Amphibians are ectothermic, which means they are cold-blooded. They cannot control their body temperature by themselves. So they require the outside air to help them regulate their body temperature. And that's why in northern Illinois, amphibians hibernate over the winter, because we get so cold they could not survive if they didn't hibernate. Amphibians also have very smooth skin. They do not have any scales. Their skin will frequently feel slippery and moist. And that's one reason that they like to live near water, is they want to keep their skin moist. And in addition to providing protection, an amphibian's skin can also absorb oxygen from the air, so it can help them to survive. Now, because it absorbs oxygen from the air, amphibians are very sensitive to air and water pollution. So they like to have nice clean air and clean water. Since they absorb it through their skin, it's very easy for them to either become sick or even to die if the pollution is that bad. Amphibians all lay their eggs in the water. They have to lay their eggs in the water. And these eggs are laid in long, thin strands. And these strands can contain thousands and thousands of eggs. When the eggs hatch, they hatch into a tadpole. Now this tadpole doesn't look anything like the adult frog. This is a frog tadpole. It has a tail, it doesn't have any legs, and it has gills to breathe with. The tadpole must live in water. It cannot survive on land. But the tadpole is going to undergo a lot of changes. It is going to undergo metamorphosis, which is going to cause the tadpole to change into a frog. Now the frog has 4 legs, and it has also developed lungs. It no longer has the gills, so it cannot breathe and get its oxygen from the water. So this is the land portion of the life cycle of the amphibian. And frogs are the largest portion of amphibians. They are the biggest group. There are about 6,300 different frogs in the world. And in Illinois, we have 23 different types of frogs. So let's review what we have learned about amphibians. So we have learned about amphibians that their life cycle requires them to live in water to lay their eggs, and their young must first live in the water, and then they can live parts of their life on land. They are vertebrates. They have a backbone. They're ectothermic or cold-blooded, and they undergo a metamorphosis from the tadpole that hatched from the egg to the adult amphibian, whether it's a frog or a salamander or a newt. So I hope you've enjoyed learning about amphibians, and you will watch some of our other videos about different animal groups.